Have you ever witnessed a moment so absurd, so shocking, that you couldn't quite tell whether it was real or just a bizarre dream? That's exactly what happened to Megan Markle when she tried to celebrate St. Patrick's Day in her own unusual way. What should have been an opportunity to showcase family warmth and creativity turned into a culinary disaster full of artificial green dye. How could a simple breakfast spark so much laughter and mockery? Megan, known for her grand efforts to remain relevant in the public eye, seems to have failed to realize that this particular misstep was even more glaring. Why? Because she posted a photo of herself making green waffles on Instagram, topped with what looked more like a science experiment than an edible breakfast. Amid the online frenzy, many began to ask, is this truly a celebration of St. Patrick's Day, or merely a stunt to grab attention? Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, the Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine, demonstrated how a member of the royal family should properly celebrate an important occasion. What did Catherine do on St. Patrick's Day? She appeared poised and full of grace at the St. Patrick's Day parade, wearing attire that exuded class and devotion to her royal duties. Who could possibly compete with Catherine's presence that day? On the other hand, Meghan's waffles, which looked like a culinary nightmare, became a talking point. Why were these waffles so terrifying? Just imagine. A slice of kiwi placed to form a mouth, blueberries for eyes, and cream turned into hair. Was this culinary art, or a complete disaster? Of course, many couldn't help but laugh at the sight. So, what happened next? Meghan continued with her culinary antics, presenting plain green waffles topped with strawberries and cream. Perhaps she thought this would make her appear as a loving mother. But surely, we all know, is this really what should be seen as a family moment? Meghan's decision to get creative with food turned into an embarrassment for many to witness. At the same time, Catherine shone in front of the public. How could Meghan believe that her breakfast could possibly overshadow Catherine's influence? Catherine, attending the event as Colonel of the Irish Guards, proved that there is a level of class that simply cannot be contested. While Meghan was trying to draw attention with waffles, Catherine showcased her dedication and brilliance in her royal role. Meghan, who has claimed to be the modernizer of the monarchy, once again proved she doesn't quite grasp the difference between genuine attention and just seeking headlines. How can someone who wants to champion the title of modernizer get so caught up in a publicity stunt like this? Surely, there's a more elegant way to celebrate important days like St. Patrick's Day. Perhaps what's most surprising is the public's realization that this isn't the first time Meghan has appeared to force her presence. Could this be a desperate attempt to stay relevant? Many are beginning to question whether there's a deeper message behind it all. Or if it's just another attempt to steal the limelight from Catherine, who effortlessly carries out her royal duties. Behind this seemingly trivial moment, Meghan is unwittingly revealing what happens when someone focuses too much on image. Is it truly necessary for a royal family member to constantly try to prove their greatness through trivial things? In a world so open as today, one might pause and reflect. Who really holds the public's attention, the one trying to grab it or the one fulfilling their duties wholeheartedly? Meanwhile, it's undeniable that Meghan raises many questions about her sincerity. Why did she suddenly choose to showcase a homey activity she rarely shows? Doesn't this become more suspicious when you consider the timing is so off? At least Catherine inspires the public with her effortless presence, while Meghan's attempt feels forced. Meghan might have thought this would be a way to grab media attention, but it seems to have backfired. How could anyone believe that green waffles would somehow overshadow the royal presence of Catherine? While Catherine stands tall with her influence and her royal responsibilities, Meghan simply appears to be trying too hard to draw attention with a breakfast that doesn't even fit the occasion. In the end, we must accept the reality that a true royal doesn't need to try so hard to attract attention. Catherine demonstrates that honor and duty are far more important than gimmicks like the ones Meghan attempts. In the royal world, there's a vast difference between the impression you create and the lasting impact you truly make.